This video is brought to you by Big Bad Toy Store. Make your purchases through my personal link in the description to help out the channel. Furthermore, if you want to support me more directly, you can check out my YouTube channel membership for fun emojis and sneak peeks, or my Patreon. Links in the description. So upon my little Salem visit, I visited a local Walgreens, and lo and behold, on the pegs was this Uncle Iroh figure that I've been wanting for quite a long time. He was just randomly hanging there, the last one, I think. And yeah, I just had to pick him up. Avatar: The Last Airbender is such a good show, and Uncle Iroh is by far my favorite character in the show. So, like I said, I just needed to pick him up. The figure itself is actually really good. I really like him quite a lot. He's in a bit of a weird scale. I think McFarlane made him to be in like a weird 5-inch scale or something. Like, here's a 6-inch figure, and I don't know. To me, Iroh should be a bit shorter. So he's like, you can kind of fudge him into like a 6-inch scale collection. However, I have some very minor issues with him. I think his eyes are a little bit oddly painted, like from a distance especially, because there's like so little black outline around his eyes. It kind of looks like he's got weird lizard eyes, and they're also really far apart, so I'm gonna fix those slightly. Also, these wrinkles here, I am going to fill in with some Reichland Flesh Shade, and maybe these are the wrinkles too. I'm not really sure quite yet. Oh yeah, and there's also some beard inconsistencies here. This video, it's just gonna be like a quick, nice, chill paint fix video. So yeah, let's get started. So let's start with the eyes, and I'm using my trusty Vallejo black, and we're just going to shift the eyes slightly closer to his nose. And I'm not really redoing the entire eyes, I'm just adding this black little outline around. And as usual, this is really hard to do behind a camera, so excuse me. There we go. Eyes are already a lot more striking. Obviously, I got some imperfections done here, but we have to wait until this paint dries here before we can scrape it off with like a toothpick or something. So we're going to do a quick little cut here. Okay, so the eyes are outlined a bit better, and I really like how this turned out. So let's move on to just patching up the beard a little bit. So for this, we're just using some Vallejo light gray. And I'm not really sure how good of a color match this is going to be, so it's a little bit too light, so let's add in some Vallejo black. So I'm not really completely sold on this idea, but I'm going to try to shade the wrinkles with some Reichland Flesh Shade. And with wash now dry, I consider Iroh here completed. And I mean, the biggest thing is probably the eyes. I really love how the eyes turned out. And then just like the touch-ups with the hairlines, and I think the wrinkles turned out pretty good. And in general, this is just a really good looking Iroh figure in general. I think I would have preferred him to have him in his more like civilian clothes, like with the green. But I just love this head sculpt so much. So yeah, Iroh, hope you enjoyed.
Yes, let's make some tea.
Perfection and power are overrated. I think you are very wise to choose happiness and love.
Sick of tea? That's like being sick of breathing.